Yo, what's up? This Su-Preme. You know what it is. Happy New Year's and all of that. 2012. It is what it is. Su-Preme MPA on the phone and on your tablet, Android. All right. This is part 3. Let me put this down. Part 3, we're going to deal with samples. How to get samples in your tablet or your phone. You know what I'm saying? That's how we're going to do it. First thing you need, when you get your device, it comes with a USB. It comes with, you know, the part you hook into your phone or tablet. Well, actually, this one is for my phone. This one here is for my tablet. Same thing. Both ends got a USB on both ends. And then, you know, the ends is a little different for your tablet or whatever. I got the Asus, you know, transformer. What it do? I take this, plug it into this. I plug it into the bottom of my tablet. Because to be able to get a sample in here, you got to hook it up to your PC. And then this end, I'm going to hook it up to the PC. You could do the same thing with your phone. Let me just show that real quick, all right? The Evo 4G 3D, 2 cameras on the back. Yo, plug this in, side, plug it in. You see it? It's plugged in. Then this side right here goes into your computer, laptop, Mac, PC, whatever. All right, so there we go. Cats always ask me, where do I get my loops from? This is where I'm getting it from, the internet, all right? It's tons of loops. It's tons of loops, websites all over the place. This is one. I like this site. It's cool. Looper Man. That's what it's called, Looper Man, all right? And they got artists on there, man. And they got free downloads, a whole bunch of artists. Props to them. Then we got Loop Masters. You can buy loops. They got free stuff here. This is a very, very good website right here, man. And they got wave, they got like in all genres of music. Any genre of music you want to do, any format, wave samples and acid, and, you know, Rex 2, Reason, they got everything, all right? So there's, you know, find some loops. You don't got to know how to make beats. You could just get loops and put loops together and do your thing, right? So I use Adobe Audition. This is the old version. It don't matter which version you're using, all right? So I already got some loops. These loops here. All right, I got a bass line. I downloaded that from Looper Man. But check it out. When I get it from Looper Man, it says wave, but I don't know if that's the proper wave. The first thing I do is just take that loop and throw it into Audition. Right now, I could tell that is already stereo. Okay. What I'm doing, I put the sample in there. I want to make sure it's the right format. The sample file is the right format for MPA, all right? So the right format got to be a 16-bit PCM, 44.1 kilohertz, stereo wave. That's what it got to be. So what I do, I just put it in here. I don't even check to see what it is. And then all I do is save it. And hit save as. And then when this thing comes up, there you go. I can choose the format I want the loop to be in. So right now it says it. Save type, Windows, PCM, wave. All right. You know, and it got a whole bunch of them. And you can choose them. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. This one is free. I recommend this. It's Audacity. Go online, go get it. Same thing. Just throw the wave in there. When you get it online, throw it in, and you could chop it, resize it, trim it, whatever, and then you just export it. You hit export, and then you can choose it. So it's already hooked up. It's 16-bit, you know, PCM, and that's what it is. It is what it is, all right? Okay, I didn't have the tablet hooked up. I'm hooking it up now. I'm putting the USB in. So that's what you should get, right? So things pop up on your screen to let you know your device is hooked up, right? I go to my computer, the box open up. So there's my transformer. It shows up in my computer where I can see all my hard drives. Open up that. Then you got the internal storage. It's the same thing with your phone. I'm using a tablet. It's the same thing with the phone. Open that up. All right. So then it got all your files and folders and stuff that's in your device. So I got MPA Lite. That's MPA Beta in here, but the folder for that, for the Lite is a beta. But for 1.0, it's MPA. The folder is MPA. Also, this, video works for MPA Lite too. So, if you're going to add samples to the Lite version, you're going to use the MPA beta folder. It's the same thing on inside both. I'm going to do this real quick. See what's inside? Sample, sequence, temps. All right? That's in the beta folder, MPA beta. We're not using the beta. This video is for MPA 1.0. So we're going to hit same thing. All right? So we want to add samples. So we open up the sample folder. We want to add samples to the sample folder. Inside the sample folder, I added my own folders. All right. So I got loops. So I'm going to add some loops. I'm going to make, if you want to keep things organized, make a new folder and name it loops. And that's it. It's loops. Here you go. I open it. I'm going to get the loops that I had, and I'm going to transfer them to my tablet. So this folder here is on my computer, what's in my computer, and I'm just gonna put it in. I'm just dragging it in. I want that bass. Let's see what this is. I'll take that. All right, I don't want to hear it no more. I got a few. Take this. You don't got to do it one by one. You can, just drag them in. All right? So this is what I got right here. Let's listen to them real quick. Right now, these samples is on the tablet. They're in the tablet. That's it. That's how it's done. All right. So now the samples are they're in my tablet. Let's go. Mode. What did we cover last time? We covered tracks, program, right? So we're doing samples now. We got samples, we got samples, and we got library. So it's the same thing. That's what we're dealing with. So there you go. Library. That is open. All right. So remember, we just put in 4 or 5 new samples, right? So all you got to do is hit rescan. All right. To get the samples into, well, they in your device, but we want the device to recognize the samples and know that the samples are there and make them usable. So hit rescan. We should have a baseline in there. Let's see what we got in here. We should have a baseline just to make sure. All right, so that's it right there. We added something new. We got search up here. Let's just say I want to search for sample. I got a ton of snare drums in there. I don't want to go through each one. I just want all my snare drums to show up. Right, so they under SD. It says type up to 3. So then I got numbers on it. So there you go. Look. Get rid of the keyboard. All my snare drums under that, title. Under the SD. That's snare drum title. So there you go. Real easy. All right. Listen. Let's go to listen. All right. Let's just go through the buttons real quick. There's only 4. Right. So listen means that right now when I hit, you don't hear anything. But if I turn on listen, then I can hear what I want to choose. All right. Okay. So another fly thing is if I want to add in a whole bunch of samples all at the same time, I can just, I don't have to do one at a time. Do as many as I want. Right. And then I hit use. And then they go right into the memory, into the MPA memory. Those samples is in there. They at the end, they're at the bottom. So there they go. These are the ones I just added. All right. Cool. Let's go back. So I want to add the new samples. All right. Let's add the new samples. So that's 1. this one here, Insane. Then I got this Lemon. They all want 120 beats per minute too. I got, actually it's 2 lemons, right? Then I got one more. Right here, this one. All right, so then I just hit use. And they go right to the MPA, right into the memory where I can use them automatically. All right, and they down here at the bottom. Here they go. All right, there they go. All right, because the reason why I'm showing you this, because on this beat, I'm using loops. I'm not making a beat. I'm just going to use loops. Just take you through them real quick.
I cannot go before you show me the road.
All right, so, you know, I just wanted to show you what's on the pads, what we're dealing with. We can get to the sampler 2 ways. We can hit mode, and we can get samples, and it takes us to samples in memory. Let's go back. Or I can hit this button down here. When I'm on main screen, sampler takes us to the same screen in 1 button press, all right? Let's just do this row of buttons right now, and let's get that over with. Test. So if I hit it, I choose a sample, you don't hear anything. You can test it to make sure that's the sample you want to use. All right. You can edit this sample. You can assign the sample, but there's a sample in here that I want to edit. Let's do edit, right? There's a sample. I want to edit this voice.
I cannot go before you show me the road.
I'm jumping around a little bit because I want to show you something. I want to keep this one because it's already on the pads. What I want to do is clone it so I can have a second voice sample that's I can edit whatever way I want. All right. So I'm going to hit clone. Right. So I hit clone. It cloned it. Now I got voice 1-1. Up here is voice 1. This is the clone. All right. So we're going to use the clone. I want to edit the clone. That's why I cloned it. So now I'm going to go to edit. So this is the sample here. We can test it.
I cannot go before you show me the road.
If you look here, this is the name of the sample, voice 1-1. Right? This is the wave. So what can we do in the edit mode? Let's look at it. This is the start of this sample. The start of the sample is this is minutes, seconds, milliseconds. What else can you do? You can change the volume of your sample in here. You can change the pitch of a sample, and you could do a cutoff thing. I'll show you that later. All right? And to get in here and change these things, you use these buttons. I want to change the length. I want to make this sample short. I want the front to stay where it is, and I want the back, the length, how long it is. I'm going to shorten the length. All right? So I'm going to hit select. I'm going to use this wheel and go down here. Go to this. You know, it chooses, right? So go here, right? Now I want to edit that 3, right? Change it to, it makes it shorter. I have to hit apply. Once you turn the wheel, the app will let you know that you have to hit apply. I hit apply, it changed it. The wave changed, right? Now I can test it.
I cannot go before you
See, it's shorter now.
I cannot go before you
right? I want to make it shorter. Hit apply. Now it's shorter. Test.
I cannot go. I cannot go.
There you go, right? I want to get on some millisecond stuff right now, all right? So if I want to, I hit select. I go over to millisecond. But let's test it.
I cannot.
Let's take that off so it can go faster.
I can.
So you just keep playing with it.
I can.
All right, so you got to hit apply. Just, you know, I'm going fast.
I can.
So that's that can't right there. I want that out. So there you go. That's all I want. I want it like that. All right. Let's go do something else in here. If I want to change the volume, how do you change the volume? You hit select and you go over to select and change the volume. You hit edit and you're going to edit that number. So I'm going to make it like that, right? Test it. All right. All right, you want to change the pitch? You can change the pitch before it even gets to the pad, all right, or to the keyboard. So you hit select, go to the pitch, edit the pitch, test it. All right, there you go. I want it back at 100. Right there, hit millisecond. Then it fine tunes it. All right, there you go. So basically we covered everything in here except for cut off. I'll show you that. All right, let's go back to sample. So this voice is now short now. Remember, it was a long sample before. All right, now you want to assign this sample, we can assign that. Assign it right next to the original voice. All right, let's go back. Let's see what we got. We got 2.
I cannot go before you show me the road. I cannot go before you show me the road.
All right, now we're going to go back again. Hit sampler. Let's hit the voice. Edit. Well, I'm going to make the 2 samples cut each other off. So voice 1-1. Cut off. I'm going to give it a 1. You can give it any number you want. All right? But I'm going to give it a 1. You can do this with all the samples. All right? I should have stayed in the sample mode. All right? So now let's go back. Let's find the other voice. Too fast, too fast. Voice right there, right? Edit. Cut off, right? We're going to change that. Go down to it. Got cut off. 1. Back. Here we go.
I cannot go before you.
Watch this. Check it.
I can.
They cut each other off.
I cannot go. I cannot go. I cannot go.
All right. That's how you use your sampler. Clone. We did clone. Reload. So basically, you got a sample in there that's acting funny or whatever. You know, you can hit it. So let's go to this here. You just hit reload, and it reloads the sample. You see what happened? It reloads it. It just scans and reload it. All right, that's all it do. Let's go to this tambourine. Right. So I want to remove this tambourine. I hit remove again. Tambourine is gone. All right. Now let's go here. Let's assign samples. Right. We got the bass line. I want to use the bass line. Actually, we finished. You know how to use the sampler now. Right? Let's assign that bass line here. Let's assign this lemon here. Here. Over and over. Sign here. That's basically it. Hit back. So we got some samples on our pad. Of course, by now, you know it's multi-touch, right? So that means if I hit a whole bunch of stuff at the same time, like this. All right? Yo, man. Yo, this has been a very, very great thing, man. I'm just having a great time. Me and my partner Ivan and the Boom Baps crew, we like to say Happy New Year's and thank you to everybody and everybody who bought the MPA, everybody that's using the free MPA. We love all of y'all, alright? Yo, and thank you for making this my dream, your dream, everybody's dream. Yo, man, help everybody, man. Be good, be happy, man. It's a new year. Don't worry about the news and all of that. And let's just have some fun. Let's make some beats and let's enjoy ourselves, all right? Man, yo, peace, y'all. I love y'all. Part 4 coming up soon, man. Let's listen to the beat. Yo, it ain't all about boom bap.